Hey, what is going on, everyone? I hope you are having a beautiful Thursday. Today, I wanted to share with you two hot picks that will add so much value to your investment portfolio. The first ticker I wanted to share with you is Inovio Pharmaceuticals, ticker INO. This is a biotechnology company that has a number of DNA immunotherapy vaccines. In fact, they have about 15 different vaccines actually in the clinical trials right now, where they actually have one drug product for dysplasia in phase 3 clinical trials, as well as other vaccines such as INO 5401 intended for glioblastoma, tumor in the brain. They also have infectious diseases vaccines such as the INO 4800 for COVID-19, SARS-CoV-2, as well as for MERS, Zika, and a number of different issues that's going out in this world. And from a share price standpoint, I'm forecasting that it will start catapulting up, reaching its prior resistance. Back in 2020, around Q2, Q3, the share price hovered all the way up to like $35, right? At the time when the COVID 19 pandemic started becoming widespread. The fact that we hear the Delta variant strain becoming more problematic, where we see an uptick with the infection rates as well as with death rates, that just really puts DNA immunotherapies on the map, right? And we know that globally, there's just a push to have vaccines distributed all around the world and not necessarily have it concentrated in the high income countries, but having that allocated into the countries that have a low supply of these type of vaccines. And that's why the World Health Organization is really trying to push for not having boosters, at least in the United States and in the UK, because there's just scarcity going on with vaccines distributed all around the world. We know that in Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Mexico, India, there's just so much infections going on right now, and these are the countries that would really benefit from the vaccines first before certain countries get the booster on top of the two vaccine dosages. From a share price standpoint, I firmly believe that INO can catapult into the double digit share price range, first reaching the $15 range, and then it will start stair stepping all the way up to the $20 range. And can it reach the $30 share price range? I firmly believe that it can. However, that may come with time, and we may possibly see a catapult run in Q3, Q4, because it's been almost about a year now where patient investors are just waiting for bull runs. However, in the biotech industry, it takes time investing in these type of company stocks because it goes through a series of clinical trials, and the fact that there's no drug product right now that has an approval by the Food and Drug Administration and only vaccines going through the emergency use authorization, well, it's still a race right now to get fully approved vaccines through the FDA clinical trials process. And that's why Inovio Pharmaceuticals is a company not to ignore, because it really can add value from the current share price that it's at right now. So that's one of my hot picks, and that's why I'm holding on to my diamond hands. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is an interesting company called Skye Bioscience, ticker SKYE. In fact, the current CEO, Puneet Dhillon, actually worked at Inovio Pharmaceuticals many years ago as the VP of Finance and Operations. Well, he built Inovio Pharmaceuticals infrastructure, and that's how Inovio is where it currently is, with support from Puneet's contributions. Now he's actually taking part of a company that has a prodrug called THC VHS, which is a bioengineered prodrug intended for glaucoma patients to significantly reduce intraocular pressure using derivatives from cannabinoids and bioengineering that so that it can easily bind with your innate receptors in the eye to bring down the pressure. And having high pressure in the eye leads to glaucoma, and glaucoma patients can benefit from having reduced IOP so that it doesn't damage the optic nerve in the eye, which results in blindness. And in fact, we shall be hearing news that the company will initiate human clinical trials phase 1 in this quarter. So that's going to be an exciting milestone achievement. And we know that this company is performing neuroprotection studies on its current prodrug, where there's no commercially available drug for glaucoma that has an intended use claim of neuroprotection, where it provides protective effects to the optic nerve, because we know a number of glaucoma patients have normal intraocular pressure but could significantly benefit from neuroprotection. So there's just so much potential with cannabinoid derivative drug medicine, and it can bridge the gap between healthcare and science using this type of game changer technology. And with its prodrug, it's actually patented with support from University of Mississippi. It has an ophthalmologist that's performing the study review, an ophthalmologist from Stanford University who's well known, as well as other physicians from Mount Sinai and other top line professors from like University of Italy and Spain. So this company is packed with an all-star team, and I firmly believe that the current share price at 15 cents, it can run up to close to 95 cents by the end of this year. So we know that there's just a need for different drugs, at least in this ocular space. And it also has a secondary drug product, CBD VHS, where the company will be announcing multiple indications of use to see how this secondary drug product can add value in the ocular disease space. So from a share price standpoint, I definitely think that it can bull run. And with the leadership that I see with Puneet Dhillon, I have firm belief that this company is really going to do well in the long term. So those are the two company stocks I wanted to share with you, and I hope that this video added value. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe and hit the like for more related content. Also, I'd appreciate it if you leave any comments, questions, and please make sure to hit the like. Thank you so much for watching another episode here at All I See Is W, where we talk about finance and self-development. Thank you so much. You have a great day, y'all. Goodbye.